Okay, I am convinced that there's almost nothing worse than shoes laying everywhere. We've had that problem off and on. It's been my kids, it's been my husband, and it's rarely been me. I'm not one to leave shoes laying around or leave things laying around or in general. So I will give you this hope. If you will be faithful to sow seeds in your life of putting your shoes away, I do believe the seed will come back to you eventually. Like, you're either going to get creative and figure out a solution, or like the people around you are going to be like, wow, she always keeps her shoes like cleaned up, but I don't keep mine cleaned up. And they're going to level up to match your level. So I will say that has happened with Trey and I. He is keeping his shoes picked up really well, and it's been pretty sustainable. It's not like he started and then like it got worse. I'm trying to make sure Martin's okay. Okay, he's playing on the swing. Hold on. I need to give him a reprimand. Martin, stop. Stop complaining. He was in a mood. Anyway, so how about I show you our shoe situation? So let me start with, okay, so in a tiny house, there wasn't a great place to put our shoes. So one thing is you need to have a place where your kids can easily like put their shoes. So they're not carrying them to their room every time. Obviously, like a mudroom or our porch would be perfect for that, but we don't have either one. So one day I was looking over here and I was like, is that wall empty under there? Because if we cut a square out, then we could store shoes under there. And lo and behold, it was empty. So I maximized my tiny home space by this much. Now, we planned on putting trim and everything. That hasn't happened yet, but at least it's functional. So I store Melania's mud boots here, Martin's mud boots. Edwin's mud boots are usually over there, but he wore them yesterday and needs to clean them off before he puts them back in this place. Our solution to that is to put them in a grocery sack and put them in our shower and then clean them off. So Martin has a pair of dress shoes, and Martin also has a pair of cowboy boots. But if you watched my live video from earlier today, those need to either be cleaned or thrown away. Edwin has a pair of gem shoes, and so he has mud boots, gem shoes, and cowboy boots. He wears his cowboy boots like 24/7. He wears his mud boots if it's muddy outside. And then occasionally he'll be like, I want to wear my gym shoes. So anyway, that's like the kids' shoes, except for Melania has a few pairs in here. Let me show you. I just went through her shoes this morning, and she had her summer sandals, which she has outgrown, and she had these, which she outgrew. So now I just have to decide if I'm going to throw these in the wash, because these are very washable. I should be able to soak these in OxiClean and throw them in the wash and save them back for Esther. But Melania's shoes right now, she has these little boots that I use for play or going away. She has these, which she's probably, if she hasn't outgrown them, she's going to outgrow them soon. And then she has these cute little moccasins to go with like her little cute dresses and everything. So that's her shoe situation. She has 3 pairs of shoes plus her mud boots. Edwin has 3 pairs of shoes, including his mud boots. Martin has 3 pairs of shoes. So that seems to be a sweet spot for my kids. I will show you my shoes right now. I keep a couple of them that are more slip-on up here. I've got like my summer sandals, which can go away really soon. I have these sparkly ones that slip on, moccasins, those yellow ones. Love my Teva sandals. And then under the bed, I haven't even looked under the bed. My goodness. And I don't have sheets on the bed right now either. Let me see here. Let me see what I've got here. Okay. Sorry for this awkwardness, and it's not very clean right now. I have blue booties. I have hiking boots. I have like whatever you call those boots. Sperry, saltwater, duck boots. That's what they are. My white boots. I wear those all the time. My dancing cowgirl boots. I have mud boots under here somewhere. And I have the sandals that I'm wearing. So that's my shoe collection and the kids' shoe collection. It's not perfect, but you have to find what you can work with. Just find something that you can work with. Don't hold out for perfection. Just do something now. So I feel like a good thing is to have a pair of play shoes for your kids, a pair of mud boots that they can like really just splash in and play in, and then one pair of dress shoes. They really don't need more shoes than that. And if you have teenage girls or something and they want more shoes than that, that's okay. You don't have to be super strict. Like Melania has 4 pairs of shoes and the boys only have 3. That's okay. That's okay with me. I have more pair of shoes than them. I don't know what I have, like 8 pairs of shoes or something. But if you're keeping more around than you're using, then you're going to have the problem of shoes laying around everywhere. Because if you have an endless supply of shoes to just like lose everywhere and scatter about, you're not gonna like take care of them. So less is more because it causes your kids to take care of their stuff. So with that being said, let me make sure I covered everything here. Yeah, how many shoes, what types of shoes, how to store the shoes. And so I just want to know, I just want you guys to drop in the comments, how many shoes do you own or your kids own? Take a picture of your shoe situation. Almost like if I were like a fairy godmother and I could just tap the wand on your shoe situation, make it all go away, just take a picture as if I were to just tap the wand and be your fairy godmother and get rid of the shoe situation. So I think that would be fun to see everybody's shoe situations. I was raw and open and I didn't go through and like tidy them up a bunch. And so I think you can be too. It's fun. It's fun to show each other these things. And maybe you have a shoe situation that's like totally awesome and you could share that with us and we could actually like benefit from your shoe ideas. One thing my sister does when she goes camping is she brings like a big tote box and they just throw like all their shoes in the tote box. And I'm like, that's really interesting. Then the box can sit right out their camper and they don't have a shoe situation like dirty shoes going inside. So I think I've given you enough tips. Drop a comment of either like pictures of your shoe situation or just say how many pairs of shoes you keep for your kids or for yourself. So yes, as promised, I brought you the shoe video. If you want to go back and watch the live video I did about Martin's boots today where I asked for help, you're welcome to go back and watch that. Have a wonderful Thursday evening. Guys, we are on the brink of the weekend.